What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. Really excited for today's movie, which is What We Do in the Shadows, and it is directed by Taika Waititi, who I've only seen 3 of his movies, but even just after those 3, he has already become one of my favorite directors that's working today, especially Jojo Rabbit and Hunt for the Wilder People. I just absolutely love those films, and of course Thor Ragnarok is a great MCU movie as well, and so I'm really excited to see another one of his movies because I definitely want to eventually go through all his filmography. And this is obviously very different from the 3 that I have seen because it's in the horror or the spookier genre, I guess, but I still assume it's going to be very humorous and have kind of that quirkiness that all of his films do. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he blends all that together. I know that he is one of the actors in it. Obviously, he likes to put himself in a lot of his movies, which is great. He's also a fantastic actor, and so I'm looking forward to his role in this. But besides him, I don't know who else acts in this. But as far as the plot, I believe they are vampires. That's who the cast is playing, but I'm not really sure what they do or what the story is, so I'm going in mostly blind to this, and so I'm really excited to check it out. And of course, you can check out my full-length reaction to this movie and watch along with me for the entire runtime on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description below, and obviously you'll need your own copy of the movie to watch along. And if by the end of the video you enjoy my reaction, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Always helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out, so I appreciate your guys' support. And I'm looking forward to having a bit more of a lighthearted break, I believe, from kind of the heavier stuff, and so hopefully you guys enjoy. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into What We Do in the Shadows. I know this is one of his earlier on films. I mean, comparative to kind of his big name recognition in the last few years, this movie's only like, what, 6 years old or something? But definitely glad that he has risen a lot recently because his storytelling is so unique and entertaining. Oh, interesting. So... oh my gosh, come on. Man puts the alarm clock next to his freaking coffin. That's genius. Oh, jeez, I can already tell this is gonna be amazing.
6 p.m. in the nighttime, which is when I wake up. This is always a really scary part for me. Yes! Nighttime.
Oh, dude is so brilliant. He just has so much fun with his movies, man.
Okay. Oh. How was your night last night?
Gosh, what is happening?
I transformed into a dog and had sex.
Cool.
What a freaking exchange right there. I love how these guys are vampires, but they're living in just a regular situation, as in they're just in a normal house, but they're treating random things like closets as their bedrooms.
In Peter's room, I'm just going to wake him up.
Oh, this man's got the royal suite right here. No one's gonna disturb him.
Peter! Peter, wake up!
Oh, dang, man. Peter's actually scary.
There's a lot of stuff on the floor down here, Peter, and oh, it's the spinal column, yeah.
Peter's been busy. I like how they introduce all these normal looking guys first, and then they just drop the most horrifying being on you.
Is Peter coming? Shall we wait?
Peter's 8,000 years old. We're not going to have Peter at the meeting.
That's the reason he's not there, because of his age. This is the kind of humorous dialogue that I really love.
You have not done the dishes for 5 years.
That is right. It's unacceptable to have so
years.
many bloody dishes all over this bench.
Oh, that was brilliant dialogue and reveal right there. Definitely reminded me of some Hot Fuzz stuff.
This creature forced me to suck its foul blood. Opened its wings like this. Now you are vampire. And it was Peter.
Oh, jeez, the way this is done is so great. They've definitely got the visual comedy down.
I was quite tyrannical. I was known for torturing a lot of people.
I really like the way they're going through all these characters. They're doing it just like a normal TV reality show.
This is my torture chamber. I don't come in here often anymore. I tended to torture when I was in a bad place.
Dude was just doing it as an escape. Can't blame the man.
Deacon on dishes, and it still hasn't moved in 5 years.
He was an 18th century dandy.
Man, I love that they're just doing the most mundane, regular life stuff, but the fact that they're vampires puts such a hilarious twist on it.
It's settled then. We'll all do our jobs, starting with a certain deacon. I will do my dishes!
Holy crap, I was not ready for that, man. That came out of nowhere. What? My guy better start doing the dishes after that. Oh, that was all just the intro, man. What a freaking start. I'm already fully on board with this. I'm a huge fan of the filmmaking and the cinematography so far. Is Peter supposed to resemble like Nosferatu's look? Because he looks like him in the pictures that I've seen.
Vampires have had a pretty bad rap. We're not these mopey old creatures who live in castles. There are also those of us who like to flat together in small countries like New Zealand.
Nice. This is such a clever idea. I would have never thought to do this.
After the war, which the Nazis lost, I don't know if you know that the Nazis lost.
I didn't realize how much Taika Waititi put Hitler in his movies. Maybe this was just his brief way to test it out before Jojo Rabbit.
I came to this country for love. My servant Philip put the wrong postage on my coffin, so the whole journey took about 18 months.
Oh no! Just ruined my man's game. It's hard out there for a vampire.
She told me it was pure silver. Unfortunately, we vampires cannot wear silver.
Oh, yikes, dude. Just burning him. I don't know if I realized that that was a thing with vampires and silver. I really like the lighting in that scene, too, and the composition. Hey man, this band slaps. I'd listen to their album. They've certainly had enough years to practice.
Some of our clothes are from victims. You might bite someone and then you think, ooh, those are some nice pants.
Such a great way of looking at the lives of vampires, man. They're hitting all the aspects.
Attract victims to us.
Not sure about the waistcoat.
I go for a look which I call dead but delicious.
Oh, I think I've seen that frame before of them walking down the hallway with that dude.
And voila, we are ready to go into town and party.
Vampire
style.
Fantastic, man. They got way too much style, if you ask me. They're gonna show everybody up. They won't be able to keep the women off them.
Coming into town is really cool because just for one brief moment, I feel...
Are they treating it like just another sort of life experience, but through the eyes of vampires?
Big Coomer is vampire owned and operated, and so we can always get in.
It's the hottest night spot for vampires in Wellington.
I didn't realize Wellington was such a hopping place for the vampire people.
Perhaps you could bring some people to the house.
Any kind of preference in terms of gender?
Maybe some ladies.
Yep, ladies.
Perhaps a guy.
One of each.
One of each would be cool.
Oh my gosh, man's just got a list of options. This dialogue is so clever. I feel like every line has some smartly written joke in it.
Do you know of a night dentist? So I have this thing here.
I was just wondering if we can talk about the deal.
The dishes?
No.
This man's still on the dishes. It's gonna haunt him forever.
You have to drink human blood. I like to make a real evening of it. It's their last moment alive, so why not make it a nice experience?
At least he's thoughtful. He's got that going for him. He's a real gentleman. I haven't seen too many vampire films, but this is already at like the top of my list for that genre. Oh no. He's trying to contain it. Oh man.
I hit the main artery, so yeah, it's a real mess in there.
He even tried to put the newspapers down and stop any mess. My guy can't catch a break.
A woman up watching television, she seems like she'd be a good victim. I'm just going to use hypnosis on her.
I like this guy, man. His acting fits the profile super well.
Vladislav used to be extremely powerful. He suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of the Beast.
Oh, who is the beast, man? Sounds pretty freaking ominous. Are we gonna run into this beast? I like how Peter is the creepiest one, but yet he has the most normal freaking name.
Welcome.
They can't be people that I actually like.
Josephine? No, I sat next to you in English. You used to call me the Jaxorcist.
That's a great name right there. Another connection with a recent movie I've watched.
Okay, bye then. Bye. She's in.
She's in. She just gotta find people that have offended her in any way. I love it.
Are you a virgin? No.
You were a virgin when we were seeing each other?
Yeah, I was 12.
Things have changed.
I think of it like this. If you were going to eat a sandwich, you would just enjoy it more if you knew no one had it.
What line is that? Bro, that was freaking hilarious. I guess metaphors are a weakness for vampires, because that one sucked.
I didn't realize you enjoyed eating worms.
No.
How did it feel to have a snake for a penis?
My penis has disappeared. There's a cobra snake.
What is happening right now? This is insane. That poor man walked into a death trap.
You don't think this is weird?
I like how the camera crew is following him around, but doesn't even warn him about his impending doom. Oh no. Things have gone real south for him real quick. Just hope he doesn't run into Peter. What the heck? How did he get in there? I didn't know vampires had that power. That's wild. How did they do that effect? That's actually way legit. I don't think there's any way he's getting out of here alive. Oh, freak, bro. I knew Peter was bound to get here eventually. I like that clearly Taika Waititi understands like horror movie filmmaking, but he just uses it for pure comedy in this case. And I think that's why it's working so well. Okay, show us something, my guy. Man's got those early 1800s moves, because that's when he was born, right? What is the purpose of this scene? I mean, I don't even care because it's freaking awesome.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
What are you doing, Nick?
Come into the house.
Oh, so he's actually a vampire now with them. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect that.
The transition into becoming a vampire was pretty hard. It was quite similar to having the flu. The only difference would probably be that my eyes bled heaps.
Yikes, dude, that's horrible. The transformation to a vampire doesn't look like it's all cracked up to be in Twilight.
I'm doing an erotic dance for my friends. I was in the zone. My friends are loving it.
I love it. I saw the end of it. It looked great. It'd be cool to just hang out with them. They can teach me some stuff. I can probably teach them.
Man, so I did forget to mention that I do know that I think there's a What We Do in the Shadows TV show, and already I can absolutely tell why, because this format makes a perfect like television style type of material.
I don't think Nick should have been turned into a vampire. He's such a dick.
Oh no, got some quarreling in the group. That's bad news. Wonder if that's gonna cause a rift between some of the flat boys.
Here we are at Boogie Wonderland, and it is so much fun. So happy to be here.
Just completely mind controls her. Man seems to have that Dennis Reynolds ability.
I can smell werewolves.
We're just about to walk past a werewolf, so some might go down.
Oh, I didn't realize that they're enemies to the werewolves in this too.
Why don't you go smell your own crotches, huh? Come on.
We don't smell our own crotches, we smell each other's crotches.
Yeah, big freaking difference. Come on now.
I know this guy. It's Count Fagula.
Oh, jeez, man.
We're werewolves.
Not swear.
What are we?
Werewolves, not swear.
Werewolves, not swearwolves. That's amazing.
At least you're talking about a bundle of sticks. Chase this bundle of sticks. Werewolves? Don't get it.
Oh my gosh, everything in this is hilarious. This is such a well-written script, man.
Hey, say it, don't spray
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Why are you swearing all the time?
In like 2 minutes, that was a better conflict than the entire Twilight Saga.
I don't want to break that friendship, but what do you do when someone tells you that they're a vampire? I'm expecting him to be angry. He might be scared.
I love how this is just done so much in like a TLC reality show style. Makes it so hilarious.
The reason I brought you here is to tell you that I'm a vampire. Stu took it pretty well. He's definitely my best mate.
Yeah, seems like Stu didn't care at all. I'm not sure, but it definitely feels like it's tackling a lot of subliminal social commentaries for stuff.
They like him more than they like me, I reckon.
I am knitting a scarf for Stu.
Use your legs.
Dude went freaking Neo on him right there. You don't stand a chance against a vampire.
One message received. There is a crucifix behind.
My gosh. Just prank the crap out of him. They really are covering all the bases when it comes to this, but they're doing it in such a unique way that every joke feels super fresh.
If we push images, then we can see pictures of virgins.
Yeah.
They're going to be occupied for the next 10 years with that bit of information. Endless entertainment for them.
Hast du Katrin gesehen?
Du weißt, Liebe ist geduldig.
Du hast mir versprochen, mich in einen Vampir zu verwandeln.
Man sieht sich, Philipp.
Got out of that situation real quick. There's even plenty of awkward situations if you are eternal. There's probably even more than the average person. It's interesting that there's so many people that want to become vampires in this. Who's this? Oh wait, is it Philip? I mean, it looked a bit similar to how he looked in that Skype call.
Transform into stuff.
Same. I'll show you. Show me some of your vampire stuff.
What have I got?
Oh no, don't tempt him. Oh, yikes, he actually did. Just ruined that guy's whole night, scared him to death. That was a pretty seamless effect, too.
You're not Dracula. I'm Dracula, you don't even know who Dracula is. You idiot.
Whoa, what the heck?
Ooh, bat fight.
Bat fight, my gosh, man, this is amazing. I love how they hit us with those effects. This is so well filmed, man. So seamless with the effects. It's crazy. But I was gonna say, I love how they just hit us with those out of nowhere. Just really enhances the comedy in those moments.
Hey, Stu. How's your worms?
What?
You're eating worms.
Nick does not have the same delivery. Poor guy's just trying to fit in, but can't catch it.
Oh no, I wouldn't eat that.
Why?
Oh my gosh, bro. I was wondering why none of them have eaten during this whole movie. That looks freaking awful, man.
But I can't sunbathe, can't watch daytime TV. More than anything, just the chips. It's my favourite food, I can't eat chips. I say, I'm over being a vampire. Don't believe the hype.
Oh no, Nick laying it down for us. Guess that changes my plans after I'm done watching this.
I was going to bite you tonight. Now I can't because there's this Nick being a vampire.
All I'm saying is that, you know, if I had a penis, I would have been bitten years ago.
They really are tackling so many social issues, but doing it under the guise of vampires. Some absolutely genius writing. I was definitely a little surprised at how short the runtime of the movie was compared to at least his other films, but not anymore because he packs so much into such a short time.
Saw how happy she was. And that made me kind of happy. I did the honorable thing and I just let her live her life.
Was the most respectable vampire around, better than most humans, I'd say. Hope my guy gets lucky at some point. Oh no! I guess vampires still do a lot of the same things as humans though. Dude, the visual comedy of this is so freaking top notch. Oh no, did Nick leave a window open down there or something? Jeez, man, sunlight is deadly, way more than I thought.
I was too late.
Turn that thing off.
No, not Peter, man. Dude had lived for 8,000 years and he's gone just like that. That took quite an unexpected turn right there.
The vampire hunter is broken through the window here. And then
They just go immediately back to normal speech. All the actors in this are killing it.
Here's our sweet Peter, burnt to a sizzle.
I can't figure out
This is the vampire hunter.
yuck.
I know that guy. I saw him the other night in town.
Oh shoot, that's how it connected. I thought that was just a throwaway scene right there. So Nick wasn't directly responsible, but he was indirectly. They're gonna freaking kill him. Although I don't know if they can. Oh my gosh, man, this is the next Inception right here. I love this. What a great line. I'm already dead. The flying scenes are actually super well done. I'm sure there's like a lot of wires and stuff involved, but I mean, I really can't tell. They do a great job at selling it.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Hello, Felice.
We might go up and have a wee look up there if that's all right with you. Just
Come on, mate.
part
You
of the
lead the
job.
way.
Yep.
Oh no, they're gonna find some stuff they do not like.
You will not notice anything out of the ordinary.
We certainly hope not. Let's just keep going.
Oh shoot, it didn't work. Mind control tricks don't work on him.
There's a couple of people not that happy about the level of noise here.
Okay.
I've hypnotized those cops. I'm not a great hypnotizer, so I could wear off any second.
Oh shoot, it actually did work. That's surprising.
See what I'm saying?
What's that, Minogue? You're joking. Not a smoke alarm in sight.
I knew it was gonna be something that I didn't expect. Need to get them out fast before they wake out of it, because I feel like they'd get eaten as well.
Problems we have with Nick. Number one, you brought a human into our house.
Stu's okay, though.
Yeah, so Stu's fine, so I guess we'll just cross that one out.
This is a fantastic scene. Just like the most normal flatmate discussions.
Telling people he's a vampire resulted in an unwanted visit from a vampire hunter. That should have been crime number one, but we wanted to build up to that.
Yeah, gotta get those theatrics. I like how they're treating this so formally.
Banished from our flat indefinitely.
So I can come back.
Indefinitely means there is no end.
No, indefinite means that it's not a definite thing.
This is a great quarrel they're having. I wonder how much of this was just straight script and how much was ad-lib stuff.
You will be made to suffer procession of shame.
Shame.
Oh, jeez. This is the most severe punishment I've ever seen. Dude definitely got worse shaming than Cersei, that's for sure. I'm gonna pose that to my friend group, man. Start the processional of shame anytime someone acts up.
Invite you to attend the Unholy Masquerade on the 6th of June, 6 p.m. 666. Oh.
I was waiting for that. The best number for these guys. I'm excited to see this. I didn't think we'd actually get this moment.
One year I went dressed as Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Act 1 and Sister Act 2.
Yeah, don't forget the sequel. Dude was probably best dressed there, I'm guessing.
And the guests of honor will be...
Who is it?
The guests of honor will be, the Beast.
Oh no, it's the Beast. We are gonna see this thing. I'm so excited because I feel like it's just gonna be something hilarious that I don't see coming. I feel like it's gonna be a woman that broke his heart or something like that. If it's a legit Beast, that would also be surprising. Or it could just be James McAvoy.
You can't go to the ball as Blade, the vampire hunter.
But vampires love Wesley Snipes, so it's
No, it's inappropriate.
Yeah, come on now. Don't do something so sacrilegious to the vampires.
Could probably wear a mask or something.
Just leave me to do my dark bidding on the internet.
What are you bidding on?
I'm bidding on a table.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this comedy is just so freaking good. I love how quickly they change their demeanor for line deliveries like that too.
How's Stu?
Stu's good. Who's this?
Oh, he's here.
Stu!
Stu's always so calm even though he's surrounded by the undead and the eternal lifers.
This year's guest of honor, Pauline Ivanovich. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it was a freaking woman. I knew it. It's probably just someone who broke his heart.
We had a very intense relationship. She said all kinds of things that really hurt me. All this while I was impaled on a lamppost.
She sounds like a beast if I've ever heard of one. Poor Vladislav, man. He's been living a rough life. Oh, the freaking only 2 humans there. I love that shot. This movie is just overflowing with creativity. Taika's just a breath of fresh air in the film industry.
Can I just ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Are you predeceased?
Predeceased. I love it, man. Just like real life social situations like that. Gotta make sure you're PC with your words.
Excuse me, everyone. Can I have your attention, please? Some of the vampires, they brought the human.
It's gonna be the few against the many, protecting our guy Stu.
Tell us what you do. Come
Tell
on,
them what you do, Stu. I'm a software analyst. I work for a geographic information systems company.
He is a virgin.
Oh my gosh, they just label him that instantly. Anyone who's a software analyst or engineer is just cursed with that stereotype.
There shall be no eating of the human.
Who are you all of a sudden?
You have forgotten your former lover.
Georgie?
No, I'm not.
Oh no, it's gonna break his heart even more just naming off other people.
No, I've got it. Let's go. Take it away from.
Hello, beast.
Hello, asshole.
The freaking names for each other. This is the best showdown ever, man. This is so hilarious.
Let my missus get away.
Well, what about this?
Here we go, man. 2 heavyweights about to go to battle.
It is forbidden for vampires to kill a vampire.
Oh no, who did that? Oh, Stuart! What? This man is gonna have everybody after him for real now. Except he made a few lifelong friendships right there for sure. Protected his boys.
Stew, 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 stew.
I like that Stu's finally getting the respect and recognition he deserves in this.
Look what the cat dragged in, huh?
Piss off. Keep walking. Don't hassle us tonight. Keep chaining yourselves up.
I don't know how the heck they came up with this, man. Every scene is so unique. I like the color change right there.
That guy in the bow tie, he's gonna go first.
Please tell me they actually just start getting chased by werewolves. This movie's so insane, man. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's partly probably because they're shooting in the dark. Oh, shoot. But those werewolves actually do look a little bit terrifying with a bit of a different music tune and a little more serious tone. It would actually be quite tense.
Stu! Leave him alone! It's too late for him! Don't look at the blood, Nick! Stu!
No, dude, Stu actually did get killed. That sucks. I thought he'd survived once they left the ball.
This is what happens when you're a vampire. You have to watch everyone die. Sometimes brutal, making the simple mistake, fashioning a mask out of crackers, being attacked by ducks.
I don't know if anyone's ever died like that. I sure hope not. That'd be the most gruesome death.
But even old age is brutal. Watching your friends grow old, and then one day they can't even remember who you are.
Shoot, wait, is that the woman he loved that he wanted to marry? That was a very clever reveal right there. Didn't expect this to get all heavy all of a sudden.
I hope I made you feel better.
I mean, would have worked for me, man. Dude's a good pep talker for sure.
What looks like a pack of dogs, more than just
Absolutely,
one.
yeah, I'd say so.
God, the bastard.
Look at it. End of the day, this dog is going to have to be put down.
Oh no, don't hurt him. That guy is a good boy. Come on. These cops are dealing with all these situations, but have no clue what's really going on.
The vampire here, it's a heads up. I've got quite a big surprise. It's going to blow everyone's mind.
Oh, I'm excited to see this. I don't know what it could be, though. It's not going to be Stuart again, though, right? I thought he was dead.
Ah! Stu!
Hey, Deacon.
Stu!
How's it?
What? He is still alive. That's awesome. How is that possible?
Deacon. Hi, Anton.
Anton?
Oh, Stuart is a werewolf now, isn't he? Is Stuart gonna be the bridge between the werewolves and vampires?
Is that the moon or? Yes. Hopefully we won't, you know.
Now they're all buddies. I'm a fan. Time for them to come together, unite.
So, Catherine's a vampire now. We decided to get together. We just thought, to hell with it. What have we got to lose?
Oh, he still got the girl. Nice. Just like he said earlier, love is patient.
Some people freak out a bit about the age difference. They can call me Cradle Snatcher. Who cares?
Cradle Snatcher. My man loves who he loves. Can't hate him. Oh my gosh, man, that movie was phenomenal. Definitely in line with his other work, just being so hilarious but having so much heart as well.
My husband is my familiar. There's been a dynamic shift. I love you.
I love you too.
Great, but I am your master.
Yeah, gotta make sure the dynamic is clear.
I always look around, make sure they're all laughing. Often I'll test you, eh? What were you laughing at?
Oh, I don't know.
Test failed?
Oh my gosh, I love these post-credit sequences. Just getting a look at everybody still. Man, I could have watched another 3 hours of this movie, and I don't know how similar the TV show is to this style, but I definitely want to check that out now. I mentioned it several times, but it was such fast-paced comedy. They didn't waste any lines or scenes and making me crack up. I definitely want to rewatch this again soon. I could see this being one I rewatch a lot in general, but just because I'm sure there's ones that I missed or didn't even pick up on because I was so focused on other moments. Taika's just so full of energy with his movies and his scripts. I don't know what the budget with this was, but it feels like kind of that quirky little indie style of film, and I think that's part of why it's so charming, especially in this one compared to his other films I've seen. I think the documentary style really contributed to it, and how nearly everything was like a reference or a way of making fun of other forms of media or like real life shows and stuff like that.
You will not remember the last hour and a half. You will forget the contents of this movie.
Shoot, guys. Well, I don't know what else to say because I feel like the past hour and a half just slipped away. I guess I'll see you next time. Peace. So another thing that I really loved from this was how it worked in a lot of little subtle, some not so subtle real life parallels and social commentaries, but it wasn't like too in your face or at any moment like preachy about anything. Not that any of the things they talked about would have even fit in that category, but if you wanted to take something more from it, there's definitely enough material there for you to do that. And so in that way, it was a very, very smart script on top of just being super hilarious throughout as well. And for the acting, I mean, Taika Waititi, no surprise, he was phenomenal in it, but I thought everyone else did a great job as well at just kind of playing really normal and relatable feeling characters. Nothing felt overplayed or hyper dramatic or anything like that. Really blended well their performances with that documentary kind of real-time feel of everything. And so I thought everyone gave great performances, and especially as for like physical comedy in the movie, there was nothing that like took me out of it. Even in the moments that could have been super cheesy and silly, I feel like their acting and the dialogue really helped make those moments land perfectly and not take you out of the moment. And in a lot of ways, even the effects in this movie were actually pretty impressive, which shocked me, because usually in a kind of silly comedy type movie like this, you can kind of leave effects and all that stuff in the back of your mind and just kind of do whatever in the finished product. And a lot of times when I watch movies like this, it may not be very like well done effects, but everything in this was really seamless. And at times, like the last werewolf attack was actually a little bit spooky. Obviously the tone of it being funny never made it really tense or anything, but I really appreciated their effort on that front. And even with a character like Peter, all his hair and makeup and stuff like that looked really phenomenal. Rest in peace, of course, to our friend there, but overall thought all the characters were interesting and unique enough, and I like how they pretty much tackled every single topic you could about vampires, but it never felt like you were watching something that you'd seen done before or that was repetitive. And so it really helped the pace to just feel really smooth and consistent throughout. And the movie flew by for me. I know it's not a long movie anyway, but definitely one of the most enjoyable movies I've watched recently. And so definitely a nice break from kind of the heavier horror that we'll probably get into here soon. But hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along with me for this one. I'll definitely be checking out some more of Taika Waititi's movies coming up in the future, because I haven't seen anything remotely bad from him yet. In fact, everything I've seen from him is just completely top notch. There hasn't even been any middle ground type films from him, and so I'm excited to see the rest of his filmography. But if you did enjoy watching along with me, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. That helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. So I appreciate all your guys' support. And of course, you can watch along with me for the entire runtime of this movie, which that uncut reaction is on my Patreon, the link for that being in the description below. But until the next video, I will see you all later. Peace.